Hey guys, so today I have the Essie Unguilty Pleasures collection. This is an older collection. It came out earlier in 2023. This is kind of just like I'm just gonna bank this video and use it when I need it. So there are 6 polishes here altogether. These are available on beyondpolish.com, so I will link that website down below. I also have a coupon/affiliate code with Beyond Polish, which will be here and in the description box. 6 polishes altogether, and I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is called Snooze In, and Essie describes this as a warm pinky coral with yellow undertones. Great formula here. This is the really good, smooth, buttery formula that I love to see from Essie collections. I don't always see it, but I really love it when I do. Levels out really nicely and easily covers completely in 2 coats. I do feel like it dried a little bit darker than it was when it was wet. So that is 2 coats of Snooze In. The next polish is called Caught in the Rain, and Essie describes this as a muted, neutral sage green with gray undertones. Another fantastic formula, very smooth, self-levels, great coverage, just really like buttery and applies really easily. It almost covered completely for me in 1 coat, but was not quite there. So I did add a 2nd coat and it covered easily in that 2nd coat. And I also think that this one was just a little bit darker dry than it was wet. So that is 2 coats of Caught in the Rain. The next polish is called Know To Do, and Essie describes this as a deep coffee brown with red undertones. Really good formula here as well. I'm going to end up blowing through this whole video. So very smooth, levels out really nicely. Very, I always say buttery, but like that's how it feels. It's just so nice. Very close to being a 1 coater, not quite there, but it did cover completely for me in 2 coats, and I made a huge mess here. So that is 2 coats of Know To Do. The next polish is called To Me From Me, and this is described as a softened, deep indigo blue with white undertones. These are all so good, and I'm always so happy when Essie puts out like a super easy to apply collection like this. So almost completely in 1 coat. I think you could probably even get away with 1 coat if you really wanted to here. I did do 2, which covered completely. I flooded my cuticle because I was a mess this day, and I do feel like this also dried a little bit darker than when it was wet. So that is 2 coats of To Me From Me. The next polish is called Unguilty Pleasures, and this is described as a rich teal green with blue undertones. Nothing new. Formula is perfect. It levels itself out really nicely. It applies super well. The coverage is fantastic. This is another one that probably could be a 1 coater if you really wanted it to. I added 2 coats just because I can, and I do feel like this also dried a little bit darker than it was wet. When I do 2 coats, it's a lot easier to tell. So that is 2 coats of Unguilty Pleasures. And the last polish is called Home by 8, and Essie actually describes this as a soft black with red undertones, even though it kind of seems like a very dark purple to me. Again, perfect smooth formula. This being the darkest shade, I was expecting this to like for sure be a 1 coater after trying all the other ones, but it wasn't quite there. I still had some lighter spots in it that I wanted to cover up with 2, but 2 coats did cover completely, and again, even and perfect and buttery. So that is 2 coats of Home by 8. Caught in the Rain is my favorite. I love this. I love this kind of like dusty, muted sage color. This collection I mentioned was in an early 2023 collection, maybe like January is when this came out, which is perfect. This is like those kind of shades that you see come out between Christmas and spring, that kind of like transitional, get us through the dark, dreary winter collection, because this is kind of like dark, dreary, winter-looking collection, but I really like Caught in the Rain. Formulas on this collection were fantastic as well, so that doesn't hurt. So that is the Essie Unguilty Pleasures collection. Again, I will link the Beyond Polish website down below. I also have a coupon/affiliate code with Beyond Polish, which will be here and in the description box. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.